We have some new information now from the FBI. Director Kash Patel has ordered hundreds of FBI agents to be transferred from Washington, D.C. to Huntsville. 500 staffers got orders Friday morning to transfer to Redstone Arsenal. Another 1,000 will be transferred to a different field office. FBI Director Kash Patel was sworn into his role on Friday.
Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now. Let's talk a little bit about DOGE and what it means for North Alabama and Alabama as a whole. Over the weekend, Kash Patel, the new FBI director, announced that he would be taking 1,000 FBI agents and moving them out of Washington, D.C., and sending them across the country. 500 of them are going to show up in North Alabama at the HQ2 facility. So that seems to be a net win as a whole. Also, Kash Patel said he is going to be the guy who decides who is going to be staying on with the FBI and who will not.
Now to Elon Musk's new attempt to slash the federal government. Federal workers were told to list their accomplishments or face termination. But some unions and agencies, including the new FBI director, Kash Patel, have told workers to pause on the order. And late word tonight that the Trump administration is firing 2,000 USAID workers and placing thousands of others on leave. Here's ABC's senior White House correspondent, Selena Wang.
Tonight, President Trump's cabinet defying Elon Musk's order to federal workers, telling their agency employees to hold off on responding to an email from the Office of Personnel Management asking for 5 bullet points detailing their previous week's accomplishments. The pushback coming after Musk posted an ultimatum on social media demanding federal workers justify their jobs before midnight Monday or face termination.
Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, said the same thing about his department, and I think that's pretty good. The situation where Elon Musk is sending out an email asking federal government employees to justify their existence with 5 bullet points, and they're going to take a look at them, that to me is not what they should be doing. This is a callous way to deal with things that actually need to be dealt with. Yes, we need to take a look at the federal workforce. Yes, we need to take a look at waste, fraud, and abuse. But the way Elon Musk, and by proxy Donald Trump, is handling this is callous and mean. You're going out there and basically telling people you don't care about them as human beings in any way, shape, or form, and they are just numbers. And you may say, well, that's what corporate America does. And you're exactly right. I work for a corporate machine. That is exactly how they treat people, and that is exactly true. Still wrong. These people matter. Their lives matter. Their families matter. And it's not about not understanding that there have to be cuts and people are going to be hurt by those cuts. I understand that. I've said numerous times on all of my radio programs, TV programs, and here at Yellowhammer Now that not every cut is a death blow, but the media is going to treat it that way. Knowing that, Elon Musk and Donald Trump should be smarter about the way they're doing this. Find the waste, find the fraud, find the abuse, find the bloat in government and get rid of it. But do not do it in a way where you come off as uncaring and callous. Third time I use that word, I believe, here. And it's the right word. Callous is the right word because it seems like you don't care about these people in any way, shape, or form. It's not their fault that the government got bloated in this way. Most of the fault lies with our elected officials who view the federal government workforce as basically a group of supporters to continue feeding benefits and money and growing and growing and growing. And that way they can say, hey, look, I've spread this thing out all across the country. There are 30,000 federal employees in Kansas City. They were freaking out about that. You can look at North Alabama. There's a ton of federal employees there as well. All over this country, people are worried about federal employees being fired in their states and in their congressional districts, as they should be. But the problem here lies in the idea that it appears that some people just don't care about those individual people. Now, maybe that's how you have to operate when you're dealing with large numbers. And that may be true. But this is still politics. And politics is still about relationships between elected officials and individuals who are impacted by their decisions. And the way they're handling this is not going to play out well if it appears that they're going to come in here and cut a ton of jobs and not care about those people who get impacted.